Now students, we are continuing with exercise 10, time and distance. This is sum number 17. A man went from Kolkata to a certain place. So the man is traveling from Kolkata to a certain place. That means he will cover some distance with a speed. So this man is traveling with a speed of 45 kilometer per hour. So this is the speed given. That means per hour means in 1 hour he is able to cover a distance of 45 kilometer. So speed shows the relation between distance and time, which gives that in 1 hour or every 1 hour he is going with a speed to cover 45 kilometers within a single hour. It took 4 hours. So to do this journey, it took him 4 hours. He returned from Kolkata along the same path. Now he is on his return journey. He returned to Kolkata means he is returning to the starting point. He started from Kolkata and he is returning to Kolkata along the same path. Now what do you mean by along the same path? That means he will cover the same distance, because there can be different route for reaching the same destination. But he is going in the path and he is coming back in the same path, means he is covering equal distance in 5 hours. But he took more time, see, in his return journey. Find his speed on the return journey. Now why I am writing the sum and explaining you? Because there are many things which you need to understand. What is the first thing? So let me note down what is given in the sum. The first thing is the destination started from Kolkata. That is one point given. And you don't know, but he traveled till a certain place. So the place name is not provided to you. So when the person is traveling from Kolkata to a certain place, he must be covering a certain distance, because he is reaching from here to there. He is covering certain distance. So the distance is not known to you, how much distance he covered when he reached this place. But two more things are provided. When he is going, during the journey, the speed is given 45 kilometer per hour. So the higher unit of speed is given, and the time is also given in higher units. And to reach the place, the time he took is 4 hours to complete the journey. So he is covering a certain distance with a speed of 45 kilometer per hour, and the total journey took him time of 4 hours. The question is, if he returns Kolkata along the same path, so there can be many routes. For example, from this certain place, coming back to Kolkata, he can follow a different long route. That means the distance will no longer be the same. But here this doesn't happen. Here it is said that he is taking the same path. That means he is returning back along the same path. So he will cover same distance in his return journey. So the distance traveled in the return journey will also be same. And while he is returning, the time that he is taking is given. So during the return journey, the distance will be same. The time is given. He is now taking more time, 5 hours. Now what does it mean? Less time means speed was more. More time means he is traveling slow. So his speed is less. Find his speed in the return journey. So that is only the question, what shall be the speed? Obviously we don't know and we need to find out, but we should be sure that the speed value must be less than 45, because when he was traveling with 45 he took less time, and now he is taking more time means his speed will be lower than 45. So if you get value less than 45, that means your answer is right. Now first what can we find out is, from the given speed and the time during his journey when he was traveling, we can find out the unknown distance by the formula distance is equal to distance travelled from Kolkata is equal to speed into time. That means 45 km per hour into time is 4 hours. Now 45 into 4, multiply the numbers, it is coming 180, and the unit of distance will be kilometers. So 180 kilometer he travelled. So if we know the distance, we also know that during the return path, now my question is, we need to find the speed on his return journey. To find the speed on his return journey, we have got time, but we don't have the distance. It is not provided. But what I said, that if the person is following the same path, then distance covered in the return journey will be same. So from speed and time given during his first, when he was making a move from Kolkata, so you can find up the distance, and this distance only he covered in the return journey. So in the return journey from here only, once if we find the distance, how much he travelled, then it also means that in the return journey also he travelled 180 kilometers in all to reach back to Kolkata. So now what do we know? We know the distance, we know the time, and we have to find out the speed. So basically these type of questions you need to understand. See, the distance was not given. If we find this, we can also get to know the distance during the return journey. Now both are known, distance and time, we can definitely find out the speed. So speed during return journey will be distance by time. So how much distance he covered during the return journey? The same distance he covered, that is 180 kilometers. And what is the time he had taken? Also given, 5 hours. So we are going to find out speed. So just find the value of speed by dividing 5 3s are 15, 3 0, 5 6 are 30. So that is 36. And what will be the unit? The unit of speed has got both the unit of distance and time. So the unit will be 36 kilometer per hour. So the speed during the return journey is equal to distance by time. He covered the same distance in the return journey, and the time taken is 5 hours. So by dividing we got 36, and the unit will be kilometer per hour. So this is the speed. So the answer is speed during the return journey is equal to 36 kilometer per hour. That is the answer.